And we're back, folks, on the hunt for the White King. Let's see where this White King takes us. Where could it even possibly be? Well, we still have a couple more places to investigate. I have no idea where to even look for the White King, though. I mean, I suppose it's possible that he left the island, but how he would do that, I'm not quite sure.
Any words of advice on traveling the Isle of Wonders? I've
Don't
heard it's
die.
very far from normal.
It's a funny place, aye. Be careful not to anger the chessboard queens, or you may end up in their guillotine. I narrowly avoided it myself once, and thanks to that, I can't go any further than this dock on the island itself.
My goodness. What did you do?
Well, let's just say I had 2 gold earrings, sire, and not likely to get the second one back anytime soon.
I see.
Okay.
Ready to sail?
Alright. Let's go check out the Isle of Mists. Hey. Isle of Mist me. Maybe the Druid's cloak? He had a cloak. Actually, the Druids, though, might have some furs or something that could work. Am I evil for thinking that? Hi, your cloak could be just what I need, honey.
How goes your quest?
It goes, but I have yet to cure my children. I will continue on my quest.
Look.
Good day, Arch.
Good day.
That was a strange and sudden storm last night.
It was. And I do not like it. There are too many strange things happening for it to all be just coincidence.
What do you mean?
The stranger at your daughter's wedding, the affliction that has now stricken both your children, and that unnatural storm. I feel they must all be connected, but I cannot be sure how.
I will continue on my quest now.
Look for the signs of Mother Nature.
Whatever. Hey, honey?
Excuse me.
We're sorry. The druid you are currently trying to communicate with is having an out-of-body experience. Please try again later.
Graham has no need. What part of reclusive...
Narrator doesn't like me.
Magnificently ponderous, this mighty tree is so large, the history within its rings would surely be amazing to see. But of course Graham is not about to commit the sacrilege of cutting it down to find out.
Interesting. Let's see. Just try and keep exploring. Oh god, the witch thing here. Like gave me nightmares forever. Ooh.
He's growing more powerful, Graham.
You,
Ranger?
You have a lot of explaining to do. What's happening to my wife?
What makes you think I know?
Last time we met, you said my family had a role to play in this, and now Valanice is acting not at all like herself. Give me a straight answer. Or
Soon
else.
you will have to accept the power of the Silver Cloaks as your own, Graham. But before that happens, you must learn what has come before.
Cutscene? Who is this guy?
Take this story with you on your scroll. Read it. It should help you understand what's happening to your queen.
Why are you helping me?
Who says I
Huh?
That's a good question. Now, what did he do to my scroll?
Over 1,000 years ago, the world was filled with magic and light, and all creatures lived together in harmony. While the sun was in the sky, they lived happy and unafraid. And when the moon rose and the sun went down, they slept peacefully, their dreams as joyful as their daily lives, thanks to the magic of the paladins of the Silver Cloak Society. The Silver Cloaks had long been custodians of peace in the world, using their great power benevolently, protecting the people from whatever might threaten their lives, though few things ever did. They were loved and revered everywhere in the world. Everywhere, that is, except for one place, a dark corner, hidden from the light and the eyes of the Silver Cloaks. A group of power-hungry wizards gathered. They were envious of what the paladins had and wanted it for themselves. It was with this singular goal in mind that the Black Cloak Society was founded. What the Black Cloaks lacked in power in those early days, they made up for in ambition. They experimented with the magic that they did have and learned to twist it into something dark and evil. The more they used this magic, the more powerful they became, and the more their own evil infected them through its use. When they had grown strong enough, they began to attack the innocent and helpless, and word of their evil deeds soon reached the Silver Cloaks, and so the war began. Lands were ravaged, and lives were lost as it raged on and on. The clashing of the magical societies and their powerful spells brought ruin everywhere. The Silver Cloaks did what they could to heal the damage, but the Black Cloaks were relentless, attacking any time they saw an opening. And so the war seemed unending. Locked in a stalemate, each side sought the means to secure victory. But it was the Black Cloaks who found it first. The Triumvirate who led the Black Cloaks, their most powerful wizards who had sacrificed almost all of their humanity for power and long life, set the sum of their magic to the most daring and dangerous task.
Yes.
They stole from the Fates an artifact of immense power. With this deceptively simple box, they not only increased the power of the Black Cloaks, but when they placed an emblem of evil within it, they were able to begin undoing the good that the Silver Cloaks had done. At first it was their spells, the work they had done repairing the land, but it grew to be more than that. The good dreams they would create turned into nightmares. The people they had healed and helped went back to being wounded and bereft. It was only a matter of time until the Silver Cloaks themselves would begin to disappear. The Black Cloaks grew more twisted as their evil spread, turning into wicked, shadowy creatures of darkness as they terrorized the world. All would have been lost for the Silver Cloaks and for the entire world if it were not for the actions of one brave woman. Her name was Pandora. Pandora was the daughter of a Black Cloak. She had grown up in their world, used their magic, and learned their ways. When the Triumvirate stole from the Fates, she had thought the move to be brilliant and daring. But as she began to watch the good of the world undo itself before her very eyes, she came to realize that the Black Cloaks, her family, her own father, were evil people, and the things they were doing to the world were wrong in every way. So Pandora chose hope over despair, stole the box, and ran to the Silver Cloaks with it. They were naturally suspicious that this was a trick, but when they saw what she had brought them, they realized she could be trusted. The Silver Cloaks opened the box, and all of the things it had undone were released and went back to the way they had been before. Then they placed an emblem of hope within it, and turned the Black Cloaks' trick against them. The woman who had once been a Black Cloak lured her former allies to the battle, then opened the box, and the twisted, shadowy demons were pulled inside and trapped there as she slammed it shut. Pandora did more than just close the box. While it was too powerful for her to simply seal forever, she did place an enchantment on it to make it nearly impossible to ever open again. Pandora's spell was such that only a rare person like herself, a black cloak with good intentions, could ever open the box again. With the black cloaks as twisted as they were, and their society in shambles, it was as certain a seal as anything could be. And thus Pandora did not open the box, but closed it in every way possible.
Great storytelling, Phoenix. Wow. Really, really awesome, guys. You're killing me. I gotta get to work, but 5 more minutes can't hurt. Dryad?
Who goes there?
Me?
Good day.
Take one of my fruits. It helps the memory. It stores it.
Are these the fruits?
It won't fit in Graham's pockets. Strange, I know.
Is this the richest fruit?
Graham keeps this gem with care, as it was given to him by Mother Nature's spirit herself, and it's said to be able to keep memories stored within.
Wow. Phoenix, you guys have made a really awesome story. I can't believe how well all of the elements from the King's Quest games are being tied together in this. I'm curious to see if anything really from Mask of Eternity is brought in, but that, I don't know, that really wasn't a King's Quest game, to be honest with you. I am really impressed with the storytelling.
As much as Graham is searching for some kind of warmth to keep his heart from growing cold and hopeless, even the very real fire in this pit burned out quite some time ago.
Graham, well,
And another compliment that, might work out, or might work, but that, I've heard is a bunch of people have talked about wanting to buy and replay the old King's Quest games to kind of see how this one matches story-wise and everything, which is awesome.
I'm guessing you haven't seen much of this island, judging by our reception the other night.
Right you are, sire. The druids keep to themselves almost as much as the winged ones. Just as ornery about it, too. But at least I understand them a little more. They respect Mother Nature, and so do I. Only takes one dark night at sea in a storm to know she could have you drowned in a moment if you disrespect her.
You talk like she's a real person.
Real as you or I, sire. Probably even more so. She's been here since long before us, and she'll be here long after, too. Ready to sail?
Yeah. We've got a couple leads. Ow. Sorry. Neck just cracked horribly. Ow. Getting old. Whee! Let's see if we can't find anything up here first. Oh my goodness. Huh.
Graham doesn't want to waste his time.
Alright, so it doesn't look like there is anything up here. What's interesting is that this fruit isn't what entirely is needed. There's more.
This is coming very handy. Not only is it
The richest fruit in the land is apparently not just, needs something more. Let's
What's
just
your
talk to him quick.
experience with the winged ones, Hassan?
I've had no experience with them whatsoever, sire. I never docked here until recently, and with the cliffs of logic that used to be here, there wasn't a cat's chance in the deep sea I would have climbed up. They never come down to the beach now that the stairs are complete, and I ain't going up there either.
Truly, you've never even seen or talked to one of them?
Well, it ain't like they need my help getting to the other islands if they actually wanted to, is it? My place is the sea, and theirs the sky. Sire, those two don't go together. And I don't like what I've heard about their attitude towards humans.
I've heard they're arrogant at best myself. But I can only hope they'll help their own king in this hour of need.
Wouldn't make it the first time they ignored the well-being of the other isles if they didn't, sire. Still, best of luck. You might want to change your hat.
Huh, it's my adventurer's cap. I've worn it this whole time.
It's pretty stupid looking.
What?
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 Ready to sail?
Excuse me? Pretty stupid looking. I'll tell you what. Alright, we've done our first initial tour of everything. So, at this rate, it's hard to tell exactly what we'll need to do or where we'll need to go, but we will certainly cross that bridge when we get to it. As always, folks, thank you very much for watching, and I need to get to work and, enjoy. Thanks for watching, folks.